may mga tao naman po, but kailangan vaccinated po tayo pag pumunta tayo sa office. Okay? So Miss Jasmine Andrada, Assistant Sales Manager. And the next one is Regional Sales Manager, Miss Jaya Marie Calubag. Okay? And then Assistant Regional Sales Manager, Miss Jorivic Villaganas. At marami pa. Digital Sales and Media Manager, as well, Richard Sales. And Digital Sales Team Leader, Rochelle Avignon. Okay, Baguio, work from home status, Mr. George Magsiano. So, a lot of us are working at home. Cebu, Michelle Ilemia. Status. Okay, Cebu. Dumaguete, may mga taga Dumaguete po dyan, Miss Nadine Laplap. Okay, Naga, Stephanie May Pablo. And Bacolod, Miss Pearl Cervantes. Yan, kung may mga ano po kayo dyan, may kakilala po kayo. Taga Batangas, Miss Ali Maromsar. Yan, ito yung mga programs ni Fil-Global. And as I said a while ago, no, na ang pinaka-specialization ni Fil-Global is student visa. Siya yung pinakamabilis kasi. So Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Spain, United States offers internship visa too. No? Tourist visa. Ito yan, Australia, New Zealand. Gusto natin ng tourist visa. Others, dependent visa, business visa, spousal visa, fiancé visa, general skilled, migrant visa, and J1 internship visa. So ito po yung mga visa na ino-offer ni Fil-Global. Okay? So let us continue. Yung company affiliations. Yan. Travel and Tours, JVB Travel and Tours, Fil-Global English Academic Center, sa mga gusto mag-review ng sa IELTS na Philippine residents, real estate, and FG Essentials, Wine and Cheese Cafe. Ayan yung kanina. Pwede po natin makuha yan. Jacket, yan, wine. Recognitions. A lot of recognitions we have in different schools. Yan. Arbutus College. Yan. Dito po, Certificate of Recognitions. Yan. So, specialization talaga nito. Global na Kumonek, no? Kumonek sa mga schools, no? In Canada and in other countries as well. Yan. Bay River College. Yan. Agent Certificate, Northern Lights College. Ayan po, Oscar, Agent Certificate, Saskatchewan. Yan. Fil-Global Partners, yan. So, hindi ko alam kung may mga kamag-anak po kayo in abroad sa Canada or sa US, Australia. And some of them are telling you na mas magandang school na to. Mas maganda dito, mas maganda sa Vancouver, mas maganda sa Cambrian College, and a lot more. Pwede po kayong mamili kasi marami po kaming partner na universities. If wala naman dito, you can tell us. So we can we can connect to that school, no, and then we will tell you na connected na kami doon, then we can do a process. Okay? So, ayan. Client testimonials, ayan, siyempre, tayo mga Filipino, yun. I just want to tell you na Sir Birch, bago siya nag-build ng this Fil-Global immigration ay na-scam siya twice, no? But in the third attempt, naging successful na siya. That's why he wants to help his fellow Filipino, not just his family, no? Ganon din tayong mga Filipino. So ito, Fil-Global is legit, and you can watch and you can subscribe our YouTube channel. Mga testimonials na talaga nakaalis sila. How can Fil-Global help you to reach your dreams? Okay, by providing you with the following guidance and assistance during the entire application process. Access to our lawyers if necessary, unlimited IELTS review assistance, step-by-step embassy application assistance and guidance, free counseling on qualification and options of countries to go to, scholarship discounts and loan options, at least 20 country programs to choose from in different programs per country. You can take a screenshot of this. No, mahalaga to. Ayan. And membership fee inclusions. Let us discuss. Yeah. Pag ikaw ay member na, you have the free 2 days and 1 night. As I present a while ago, yung picture ng mga hotel. Okay? Accommodation, Bohol, Cebu, and Cagayan de Oro, Manila. Before you have your flight, you depart, no? Meron tayong ganon. And free visa assessment for visa application and immigration consultation, lifetime membership and company support, free university school placement for student visa. Ayan. At marami pa. School letter offer, napakahalaga, no? Kasi maraming nare-refuse. They do what we call this DIY. No, it's really hard to apply in a school na hindi ka expert doing the letter. Kasi alam mo dapat yung purpose mo doon. And Canada, no, napaka-strict nila pagdating diyan. So hindi tayo basta makaka-enter. So with Fil-Global, we can do that, no? Alam namin yung story mo, and then we can do advance na hindi mangyayari pa yung mga ganung bagay. Sponsorship assistance, pre-accident insurance worth 200,000 for 1 year, consultation with Fil-Global Unlimited with free info packs, 1 year validity, free medical consultation as well, up to 5 times. Up to 5 times. Okay. So yan, psychiatric. Yan, counseling up to 5 times, financial planning, IELTS review and review materials. And some of our schools po ay naka-waive yung IELTS natin. Ibig sabihin, no need to take the IELTS, no. Ano na yan, naka-waive na siya. At maraming school na ganun. So free Duolingo PT review and review materials, nursing CBT review materials, HCPC UK registration for PT, NT, and OT. Okay, occupational test of English, travel itinerary, bottle of wine from yun yung kanina. Okay, legal advice, RT-PCR test for international student. Travel only. Accommodation assistance on the country of your choice, airport pickup arrival, airport send-off departure. So pwede tayong sunduin, no? Pwede tayong ihatid po doon. So accommodated talaga si Fil-Global. So travel discount and perks, hotel booking and discounts. Ayun po, marami po tayong mga investment and remittance advice, national insurance registration assistance, straightforward recommendations, big savings on professional fees, nursing council registration, assistance in the country of your choice. Ayan po. Account of opening assistance in a foreign bank, criminal record bureau, processing assistance, Philippine money remittance advice, part-time job profile assistance. So part-time job, so I would like to clear na si Fil-Global doesn't offer a job, no, or working visa. We offer student visa with the privilege of work. You can bring your spouse and family. No, you can become a permanent resident in Canada. So ayun, at siya ang pinakamabilis, student visa. Okay, 6 to 8 months ang process natin. Yeah. Okay, benefits of consultation. Okay, get to know the countries and programs in which you're most qualified. So why we need to proceed in the consultation? Consultation, you can get a lot of information and the breakdowns. Siyempre, pag pupunta ka sa ibang bansa, kailangan mo ng preparation. Okay, you know the background of the school, you know the tuition fees, okay, the info packs, no, napakahalaga niyan. Okay, so you can ready yourself with your family. Okay, okay, so yun yung consultation. Okay, so consultation, ang consultation kay Fil-Global may bayad po siya. Okay, 1,500. What we have here a comparison in another immigration. Okay, pag sa iba ka kumuha ng consultation stage, aabot siya ng 7,500 doon po. Hindi pa kasamang info packs. So pag kasamang info packs, up to 5 times umaabot siya ng 2,500 rin. Equivalent total natin is 10,000. Okay, but in Fil-Global, ang consultation natin unlimited na siya, 1,500 na ang babayaran mo. Okay? So consumable siya for 1 year. 1 year na siya during your visa processing. Ang service ni Fil-Global ay nasa inyo. Napakamura na po niyan, 1,500. That is your first stay in Fil-Global. Okay? The next one is, yan, unlimited info packs. Magkasama na siya. Naka-compact na siya talaga yung info packs natin. Then, 1,500 that. Valid for 1 year. Okay. Napakahalaga niya. Napakahalaga. You'll get in touch personally with the sales manager and managing director via support group. Some of you had this support group, and we have contacts in our managing director, our consultant, and marketing executive. Okay? So doon namin ina-assist yung inyong mga questions, inquiries na talagang dapat sagutin. Okay? So I hope you proceed in the consultation stage, and you'll get a lot more. So we have the payment option here, and BDO, PNP, BPI, GCash, PayMaya. Okay, sir, I want to proceed in the consultation. Then we have the payment options. Okay, so lahat yan ay nakapangalan sa company. Okay. Join us today and book your consultation. Thank you for your listening. Thank you for your time. And babalik ko na to kay Sir Kyle. Okay?
Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Abel, for informative information about our company. So let's proceed na po in our main event. But before we give the mic to Sir Mark. Play lang po akong video about Saskatchewan.
It's time to reset expectations.
If you're new to Sask Polytech or even to Saskatchewan, let me tell you a little bit about our locations. We have a campus in each of the 4 largest cities in the province. Our Saskatoon campus offers more than 50 programs, everything from business and culinary arts to veterinary technology and welding. Saskatoon is known as the Bridge City and has a population of about 250,000. Regina is almost about the same size and is the capital of the province. Here, our campus has 2 sites and about 30 programs that can prepare you for a satisfying career in nursing, health sciences, early childhood education, the industrial trades, and much more. Our Prince Albert campus, with its 2 buildings, serves as the hub of post-secondary education in north central Saskatchewan. Here, in this city of 45,000, many students are drawn to our programs in natural resources, human services, and community safety. Moose Jaw is a city of about 33,000 that is rich in history and heritage. Popular programs at our Moose Jaw campus prepare students for careers in business, engineering technology, and professional cooking. Public transit serves all of our campuses, but if you're driving, you can park in one of our student lots using a day pass or a prepaid parking card. You can buy these cards at our campus bookstores. Finally, we offer many courses through online distance learning, so no matter where you are in the province, Sask Polytech has something for you.
Hi, I'm Karina Sapida and I'm taking up Early Childhood Education Diploma.
Hi, I'm Leslie Joy Asuncion and I'm taking Disability Support Worker.
And we're proud students of Saskatchewan Polytechnic, Saskatoon Campus. Okay, so we had a great experience in this school since we got our letter of acceptance last May 2021. Then so far, we started schooling last August 30th. So more than 2 weeks na kami nagsuschooling, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks and 3 weeks I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And about our work, part-time job, sabay kaming nag-walk-in sa 7-Eleven which is near our neighborhood lang. And so far, buti na lang, ang manager nila is Filipino, so na-accept agad kami and we started earlier as soon na mag-start din yung school namin.
Yeah. So yun nga, no, kasabay ng start ng school namin, nag-start na rin kami as part-time worker sa 7-Eleven for the position of sales associate. Okay? So far, sa Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we are so glad that the school has been providing us generous support and services when it comes to learning. Okay? So since the acceptance letter that we got last May nga. So, nagpo-provide na sila ng mga helpful orientations and consistent emails para ma-assist us in all our needs as we start our class.
The instructor in the school, the Saskatchewan campus, also in every Saskatchewan Polytechnic, napaka-approachable nila, napaka-friendly. If ever there are questions, concerns regarding your schools or kahit sa life, they're andun lang sila to help you, to encourage you, one email away to make an appointment to every counselor or instructor. Also, kahit nasa office sila, you can free to go and talk to them.
Yeah. So it's not only the instructors, even our classmates, very welcoming and approachable din sila. And we are so happy that in this school, talagang binavalue nila yung diversity of, the class. Kasi we came from different countries. And makikita mo talaga na nandun yung respect for everybody from different races. Okay, so binavalue and in-honor nila yung mga origins ng different individuals there.
So yun, pasensya na po, medyo nadidili ating videos, pero let's proceed in our main event. I would like to call on Sir Mark, our regional representative of Saskatchewan Polytechnic. So Sir Mark, kayo na po, sir.
Hi, thank you, Kyle. Hi everyone, my name is Mark. So I'm the regional manager for Saskatchewan Polytechnic. Thank you, Kyle, for playing the testimony of our students. No, so recent video from our students. So you see naman right after they get into Saskatchewan province or Saskatchewan Polytechnic, they can easily get an opportunity to have a part-time job. So anyway, just to give you an information about the province itself and also Saskatchewan Polytechnic, let me share you a short slide presentation of our school so that later on after the presentation, you can just ask questions, anything under the sun, as long as we know the answer. Okay, so I'm assuming, Kyle, you can see my screen na, no? Tama?
Yes po, yes po.
Okay, awesome. So anyway, just to set your expectation then, everyone, I'm working at home, so if you hear any unwanted sound, please forgive me because I have 5 dogs anyway. And anyway, so yeah, I'm representing Saskatchewan Polytechnic in the Philippines. So if you don't have any idea where Saskatchewan Polytechnic or even the province Saskatchewan situated, here's the map of Canada. So as you can see, Saskatchewan is in between Alberta and Manitoba. So given that information, you already have an idea what is the weather in our province. Definitely, Saskatchewan province is one of the coldest location in Canada. But again, it's still an opportunity for the Filipino students to be diverse in a different culture. Okay. So anyway, just a tip for you guys to start with. If you are really planning to study in Canada, try to research what are the benefits that you can get sa province mismo kung saan kayo mag-aaral. Like for example, if you will be studying sa province ni Saskatchewan, there'll be there's a lot of benefits that you will be getting. So I'll just cite some of them. So for example, resources for newcomers. This one is it applies to those students who doesn't have any relatives or friends na medyo afraid pumunta dun sa province because yun nga, baka feeling nila hindi yun parang comfort blanket for them. But again, the government of the province can provide you free support as long as they can provide it to you guys. And then free health insurance for international student. I think this is one of the coolest perks that you'll be getting in the province. As an international student, you don't need to purchase your own health insurance. So meaning, right after you step in dun sa province ni Saskatchewan, you'll be covered by the health insurance. Although you have to wait for 2 weeks or 3 weeks for you to get your health card. Kaya sometimes we advise the student to purchase muna yung mga 1 month coverage for the health insurance. This is just a security blanket for them that if in case, knock on wood, something happens to you, you'll still be covered while waiting for your health insurance. And also, if you are thinking, what if I bring my whole family, can they be covered by the free health insurance? Then the answer for that is yes. So ganon ka-generous yung province ni Saskatchewan. And just so you know, in different provinces, it would take about 6 months to a year for you to maximize the free health insurance. So meaning in a year, magagastos muna tayo for the health insurance, okay? But not in Saskatchewan. Third would be strong diverse economy. Definitely, this is one of the primary questions that we have kasi, especially if we haven't heard the school and also the province. Ang question talaga natin mga Filipinos dyan would be, may trabaho ba dyan? May tao ba dyan? May building ba dyan? Okay, well, the answer for that is yes. And honestly, there are tons of jobs in Saskatchewan. Okay, sorry. Kindly unmute your mic po. Okay. And then where was I? Yeah, for in terms of opportunities, definitely there'll be plenty of opportunities for international students. To a point na nagkukulang talaga ng manpower dun sa province itself. That's why for them to entice more migrants or international students to choose Saskatchewan as their primary destinations, the government launched the Saskatchewan Migrant Nominee Program. So meaning if you are a type of students who are really aiming to become a permanent resident in Canada, then go for Saskatchewan province because we have the direct pathway for it. Meaning once you finish your program in Saskatchewan Polytechnic, there is a clear pathway or high probability that you'll get your permanent residency. Okay. And then graduate retention program. This one is something that you want to take note. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, Saskatchewan province is the only province who offers this, the graduate retention program. So meaning, or in a nutshell, graduate retention program is a sort of refund from the students. So if you finish your program at Saskatchewan Polytechnic, if you study for a year or two, then you'll get a refund from your tuition amounting to maximum of 6,400. So I think that amount is somewhat a good incentive for us international student para at least pagka natapos natin yung schooling natin, you still be expecting an ample amount of money to start our living in the province. Okay, so again, once you finish our program at Saskatchewan Polytechnic, come to us and then we will process your graduate retention program. Okay, and then lastly, we are the only polytechnic in the province. So meaning if since we are the only polytechnic in the province, it's very beneficial for all the international students who are looking for a job because when you say polytechnic, para siyang TESDA in the Philippines. So most of the organizations, since we are the only polytechnic, 80 to 90% of the organizations in the province are connected with the polytechnic or with Saskatchewan Polytechnic in terms of finding or recruiting employees. Okay, so yeah, at least that is something that you might want to think about it as well. So anyway, those are the some of the benefits that you can get or you can expect while you are studying and after you study at Saskatchewan province. Okay, so now let's focus about our school. So considering that we are the only polytechnic in the province, we have about 4 campuses around the cities. So we have Saskatoon, Regina, Prince Albert, and then Moose Jaw. And just to added information, Regina is the capital of Saskatchewan, not Saskatoon. Saskatoon is the most popular city lang dun sa what do you call this province. Kaya medyo mas naririnig natin yung Saskatoon compared to Regina. Okay, and then for the next slide, I'm not going to show you the video because it's already it was played earlier. So now let's focus about the programs. So I'm sure all of you are thinking now or excited to know what are the programs that we are offering. So basically, at Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we are offering a wide range of programs from business, IT, engineering, hospitality, health sciences, trades program, and even mining. So we have that program. So we are offering from certificate, diploma, bachelor's up to postgraduate degree. Okay. And then for the specifics program or for specific programs, yan yung mga naka-share sa screen nyo. So I'm just gonna highlight lang yung mga programs that are very in demand for Filipino students, such as early childhood, continuing care, what else? project management, practical nursing, we have that program for you. But I'm telling you, that is very competitive in a way na sobrang 2 or 3 seats lang yung program natin. And then aside from those programs, we also have the business program for 2 years. Okay. And just so you know, some of our programs, we are offering paid co-ops. When you say paid co-ops, it's an internship or it's an opportunity for you to work full-time while you are studying. Okay, so if you are a type of student who are really parang medyo weak yung finances but kaya naman pero kaya naman talaga mag-aral sa Canada, then try to look for a program that offers co-op. Okay, and make sure pag may co-op, paid siya. Okay, well, at least with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we have that opportunity for you. So if you want to know more about the co-op, we can discuss that later on as I finish my presentation. Okay, and bundled programs. This one is very interesting to understand as well. Saskatchewan Polytechnic is the only polytechnic who offers bundled programs. So guys, don't be confused about 1+1 or bundled program. When you say bundled program, this is a 2-year program. Isa lang yung LOA na ibibigay sa inyo and dalawa yung specializations niya. Pag sinabi namang 1+1, dalawa yung specializations mo, dalawa yung program mo. However, dalawa din yung ibibigay sa yung letter of acceptance. So meaning, dalawang beses tayo mag-a-apply ng visa application. Whereas kapag naka-bundled program na siya, one time ka lang mag-a-apply ng visa mo. Okay? And this is under postgraduate, meaning pre-masters in layman's terms sa Philippines. Okay, this one is also, this would give you as well an advantage in terms of processing your visa because since this is a unique program and Saskatchewan Polytechnic is the only one who promoting or offering this, then definitely the Embassy of Canada would feel that the intention of you studying in Canada is really genuine kasi nag-research ka eh. Because again, not all of the school offers this kind of program. Okay, so if you want to know more about that as well, we can discuss that. Okay, and definitely next thing you do is you need to parang research what is the school all about. Like for example, you've researched na yung school nyo and napili niyo sa Saskatchewan Polytechnic, you have to research then what are the good things or what are the key qualifications that Saskatchewan Polytechnic stands out among the other schools. So with us, we have 94% overall graduates. So meaning once you finish your program, definitely or 100% you'll get your job after you finish your study. Okay, when you say 90, sometimes we would say parang 94% but sinabi mo 100% you'll get a job because you have to understand not all of the international students are aiming to have a full-time job and then settle in Canada. Some student or some international student, they still opt to return to their home country to practice whatever learnings they've learned in Canada. Okay, and then small classes. This is given because we are a polytechnic, which I think it's still parang one of the strength din ng school. So meaning if you want to receive a quality education, then go for a public school because definitely matututukan yung schooling nyo. And then scholarship, if you are wondering if you are offering scholarship, yes, we do. So we can discuss that later on, like how to apply. And then hands-on training, definitely polytechnics provide job-ready skills for all the international students. So that's why more and more employers are waiting for Saskatchewan Polytechnic graduates to hire them. Industry connections, as I've mentioned, 80 to 90% of the organizations who are looking for a potential employees are connected with Saskatchewan Polytechnic. Length of the program, normally 8 months to 4 years, depending on your program and also depending on the level of study that you are planning to study. And then privilege for international student, I think this applies to all the schools. 20 to 40 hours, you can work part-time, okay, but you have to be cautious about the restrictions of the part-time hours. And then paid co-ops. Not all of the programs, but some of our programs offer co-op. So again, try to look for a program that has a co-op embedded kasi definitely makakatulong siya talaga sa inyo. And then, all of our programs naman are eligible for postgraduate work permit. So do not worry, even if you received or even if you finished parang mga 8-month program because you are still eligible to apply for postgraduate work permit. Yeah, so that's the benefits or the key factors why you need to select Saskatchewan Polytechnic over the other schools. And next would be the student supports. Okay, so I'm just gonna highlight lang yung few, especially yung migration guidance. I think this one is very important for us to understand because more and more, there's a lot of international students who are having a problem with their visa. Kung ang agency nyo kasi sometimes, but good to know that Fil-Global has their own migration lawyers or consultant based in Canada. Okay, at least they can guide you. But if ever they are busy to assist you, which I think definitely not naman, Saskatchewan Polytechnic can still assist you. Okay, and they can provide you free assistance in terms of your visa concerns. Okay, childcare centers, we have the facility for that. So if you have kids or children you want to and you don't know where to put them while you are working or study, then go to our facilities, then we can take care of them. Okay, and then airport pickup, we do that as well as Fil-Global. So you just have to decide which one would you prefer. And orientation, definitely it's provided, but for the housing, unfortunately we don't have student lodge or mga dormitory, but what we can offer you is a link or yung mga websites lang where you can search for your own accommodation. The rationale behind that, why we don't have that accommodation, because the accommodation in Saskatchewan Polytechnic and Saskatchewan province can easily be obtained, and mura siya talaga, like ranging from 300 to 1,000-ish depending on your setup. Okay, and tuition, definitely this is also one of the factors then kung itutuloy nyo ba yung study nyo or not in Canada. So with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, our tuition range from 14 to 19,000 Canadian dollars. Merong mga 20,000-ish, pero it's very rare program. But let's just set your expectation from 14 to 19. And then books and supplies, you don't need to pay that in addition, but we are just putting out the amount so that once you arrive in Canada, you have parang you have a forecasted na like magkano ba yung magagastos nyo kung kayo yung sarili nyo nang bibili. And then living expenses, 10 to 15, this is set by the government. But again, Saskatchewan province is one of the lowest cost of living in Canada. So if you are bringing your whole family, Saskatchewan province is the perfect place for you because it's very budget friendly, I would say. And then almost done for the school application or school documents. So for the documents, we are asking for your high school credentials, college credentials, passport, resume, and sorry, but we are still asking for your English test. Okay, so students need to provide IELTS academic 6.5 is the test score that we are looking at. And LPTE, TOEFL, those are the examinations that we are also accepting. And let me add this, that we are also we accommodate rather Duolingo examinations, and we just have to provide 105 scores. Okay, so at least if you're kind of intimidated with IELTS examination, you have an alternative, which is the Duolingo. I think Duolingo is much easier and affordable compared to the rest of the examinations that you are seeing on the screen. And then lastly would be the school application process. Technically or basically the school application process with us is automated, so meaning it's online. So you don't have to worry about it. You just have to communicate with Fil-Global and they will be the one to launch your school application on your behalf. And then once they fill out your application, you just have to pay 150 Canadian dollars. This is for our school application. And then once you receive your letter of acceptance, you only have like 30 days to think about it if you're gonna accept the offer or not. And should you accept the offer, you have to pay the 10,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, again, once you receive your LOA, you only have like 30 days to pay the 10,000 Canadian dollars school deposit. If you fail to pay the 10,000 school deposit, then unfortunately, your letter of acceptance will be voided, meaning invalid na siya. And if you really want to pursue your schooling at Saskatchewan Polytechnic and expired na yung LOA nyo, then you have to reapply again and pay another 150 Canadian dollars. Okay, but again, but if in case naman that you are really interested talaga pero hindi lang talaga kakayanin ng 30 days kasi nga medyo mabilis talaga yun, and 10,000 Canadian dollars is a hefty amount, I would say, just inform me or connect with Fil-Global, because perhaps we can provide what you will call it extension of your letter of acceptance. Okay, but not all the time. Okay, so yeah, basically those are the information about their school processes, benefits about the province itself. So I think this is the best time for you to type it in all your question if you have, or unmute your mic. I don't know if that's possible. And yeah, we are happy to answer your questions. So thank you guys for listening, and back to you, Kyle.
Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Mark, for your informative presentation about Saskatchewan. So now let's move on to our question and answer portion. So if you have questions po or want to ask about Saskatchewan Polytechnic, you can use your mic po. Pwede nyo po yan i-on, or you may able po to chat in our chat box po. So meron po tayong first question, Sir Mark. I just want to okay, hindi pala siya questions. So dahil wala pa, sir, meron lang po akong gustong itanong, sir. Kasi sir, meron po akong client. Ngayon, sir, ang kanyang concern, sir, what if, sir, na nag-aral siya sa Canada, and tinanong po sa akin to ni Ma'am Eileen before, na meron siyang client na gusto niya mag-aral sa Saskatchewan. If ever, sir, na mag-aral siya, meron po bang assistant na pwede mag-alaga sa anak niya?
Okay, so this student is planning to bring yung kid niya din, tama, no?
Yes po.
Okay, if she's really if she's looking for ano talaga yung parang ang tawag natin diyan nanny per se, yung talagang siya yung magbabantay ng anak niya 24/7, then unfortunately Saskatchewan Polytechnic cannot provide that. But if she's just looking for ano lang parang siguro mga 3 hours, 4 hours na parang to take care of the child, then what we can do, or the support that we can provide to that student, is yung daycare center natin. So if all she needs to do is just to register doon lang sa center natin, and then we will accommodate yung child niya naman. But again, Kyle, that is not a free service, no? So there's a minimal charge for it. If I'm not mistaken, last time I checked, para siyang mga nasa 3,000 to 4,000 per month yung bayad niya. Actually, it's ano na yun, parang subsidized by the government na yun, because if you look for a private daycare centers, normally would range about 5,000 to 8,000 per month. So yun siya. So but if the student is really referring for nanny na talaga, then unfortunately we don't have that service.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, another questions po. Tumatanggap po ba kayo ng nag-accept po ba ang Saskatchewan ng graduating ng IELTS? Ng IELTS?
IELTS, right?
IELTS, sir. IELTS graduate po.
Yung ALS, okay.
Yes,
yeah, actually that's a very interesting question, no. Even I am not really keen about the ALS, not until I receive an application about that qualification, no. So with that, we are still identifying if we are accepting the student or not. So ang best answer for me to that is just send the application to me. Do not apply yet, okay? Huwag mo nang mag-apply dun sa portal para hindi magbayad ng 150, and then I'll be the one to coordinate with our admission if pwede nating i-accept. Yun siya. So kasi ang requirement kasi natin for all of some of our program is dapat naka year 12 si student. So kung naka old curriculum siya, so ibig sabihin year 10 lang siya kapag old curriculum. So since year 12 ang kailangan pa nating hanapan si student ng additional 2 years doon sa college niya. Pero kung naka-ALS kasi siya or ALS, normally 'di ba parang 1 year lang yata yung ALS, tama ba? Or mga 6 months, parang mga ganun. So we are counting the years of the years of experience ni student sa tawag doon sa school niya or sa educational background niya. So ganun siya. Pero again, just send the documents lang to us. We are not saying that you're not qualified because you're under ALS, pero we need to identify ilang years ka na doon sa ilang years yung educational background mo. Yun lang naman yung concern doon.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So another question, sir. How about, sir, kapag old curriculum naman yung kanyang natapos?
Yes, pag old curriculum naman, ito yung mga year 10, no? Definitely, we can still accept them. So, very few lang talaga yung programs na pwede nating i-offer sa kanila. Pero kapag naka-year 12 na sila, like for example, yun nga, year 10, which is old curriculum, tapos naka-second year college siya sa Philippines, then most of the programs ano na, parang available na yun sa student to apply. So, kaya yun minsan tinatanong ko kay student, o sige, year 10 given, so check ko lang kung naka second year college ka para at least maging wide pa yung ano niya, selection of programs. Kasi kapag year 10, tatlo lang yung pwedeng programs natin. And it's all about ano pa, puro mga automotive, tsaka professional cookery. Yun lang yung pwede natin i-offer for those students who has year 10 year 10 qualifications. Yep, thanks, Kyle.
Okay po. Thank you, sir. Sir, another question, sir. Sir, di ba, sir, hindi siya naka-waive yung IELTS? So, ano po bang advantage kung bakit hindi siya naka-waive or kailangan talaga mag-take ng IELTS?
Good question yun, no? Even that's the first question I had when I participated with Saskatchewan Polytechnic. Because again, I'm sure all of you already aware na parang some of the school, especially sa Toronto schools, no, they are waiving na yung IELTS examinations, right? But with Saskatchewan, the rationale behind that is because una, since we are a province that is promoting permanent residency, we want to make sure that these students are well versed in terms of English communication. Yun yung una doon. And then second of all, since we are at technical schools, we also want to check, or we want to make to assure lang talaga na whatever students that we are accepting kahit sa country yan, they are well equipped na kasi nga since technical school, kailangan talagang paganahin natin yung mga communication skills natin dito, hindi lang parang mga critical thinking. So yun siya. And then third would be ano ba yung sinabi na sa ayun, since we are governed by the government of Saskatchewan Polytechnic or Saskatchewan province, we cannot waive the English proficiency exam in just a snap, okay? Because kailangan talaga siyang i-approve ng mga educational ministry. But I'm happy to inform you guys that they are now checking the parang kung pwede nang i-waive yung IELTS examination or yung English test because we were proven naman, or we proved to them naman, that Filipinos are really well versed in terms of English communication. But yeah, once we waive the English test, then we will inform you all. But I'm guessing this would parang mga next year or after 2 years, sometime maybe, yeah. So thank Kyle.
Okay, sir. So, sir, abot naman po sa Duolingo. If ever na ayaw nila mag-IELTS, kasi medyo mahirap, kasi daw mahirap, sir, or mga ganun po. So, ano po bang disadvantage naman kapag tinake nila yung Duolingo?
Yun lang din. Good point yun, no? Actually, there's a lot of disadvantage. Hindi naman disadvantage, no? I would say, parang challenge yun. Okay, kasi if you'll be taking Duolingo, if you plan to apply for permanent residency, definitely Duolingo is not recognized. Okay. Second, not all of the schools accept Duolingo. Okay. And then, ano pa ba? So far, yun lang naman yung mga challenge dun eh. So, parang nasasayang din. And yun pala, also, if you plan to do SDS visa application, then definitely, Duolingo is not acceptable. Only IELTS lang siya. Pero if you're just gonna use yung English test for school admission and nothing less, then you just have to, yun lang, pwede rin naman definitely, we recommend Duolingo kasi nga, una, mas mabilis, pwede mo siyang i-take sa bahay, mas mura, like 3,000 pesos lang siya. And then pangatlo, you can take unlimited unlimited mock exam. So meaning definitely mai-ace mo yung examination kasi nga yung tanong naman dun sa review materials nila is pretty much the same dun sa practical examination. Okay, so kaya more and more there's a lot of students who would like to do Duolingo.
Okay, so thank you, sir. So regarding kasi, ma'am and sir, sa IELTS and Duolingo, once na naging officially member po kayo na aming company, ang babayaran nila lang po is yung exam, pero meron na po kayong review center sa amin once na nag-proceed po kayo. And ang napaka-importante po ng IELTS kasi po, once na nag-take kayo ng IELTS, gagamitin nyo rin po ito for your permanent residency. Kumbaga, isa rin siya sa requirement. So, hindi siya masasayang once na nag-enroll pa kayo sa school. And, sir, tama po ba? May types po na ang IELTS, may academic, may general. So, ano po bang i-take nila doon?
Yes, good point. Yes. Tama ka doon, no, Kyle. There are 2 modules for IELTS examination. So, if you are taking or if you're using your IELTS for schooling, definitely academic yung kailangan nating i-take, okay? So for the visa application under SDS naman, pwedeng academic or general training. Pero wag niyo na muna isipin yung general training. Just focus on academic because academic can be used for your visa application and also for your PR application.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, another questions from Gina Lynn. Exclusive lang po ba sa Saskatchewan province? Ayun na, sir, yung pinaka-questions niya. Is exclusive lang po ba sa Saskatchewan province?
Mm-hmm. I would love to say na good question, no? Pero hindi ko siya nag-gets kung what is the exclusive po? Sorry, ano po ba? Please elaborate po kung ano po yung kung ano yung exclusive natin. I mean, yung GRP po ba yan? Yung IELTS po ba? Yung scholarship? So, we just have to know lang po kung ano po yung you're referring for exclusive. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Mark. So, okay, so may another question so about the fly now pay later. Actually po, regarding sa fly now pay later, this last month po is tama ba, sir, last month po nag-fly now pay later as Saskatchewan Polytechnic, but ganun pa man dahil hindi na siya naka-fly now pay later, regarding po doon, ibig sabihin po ng fly now pay later, meron po kayong ma-waive sa aming company which is the visa processing fee once na nag-proceed po kayo. So hindi po siya maliit na bagay, malaking bagay po ito, or malaki po yung matitipid nyo. Pero ganun pa man dahil hindi na po ngayon naka-fly now pay later yung Saskatchewan Polytechnic, meron po kami mga partners ko na naka-fly now pay later, and malalaman nyo po yon once na nag-proceed po kayo with the consultation sa amin. And another question po from Sir Abel, can you bring my husband and wife? So regarding po kasi student visa is the easiest and fastest pathway. Ang kanyang process is 6 to 8 months. And once a student visa holder po kayo, you can bring your husband and kids po or spouse. And bukod pa po doon, meron kayong working hours na 20 hours per week. Okay po. And kapag sem break nyo naman po, pwede kayo magtrabaho ng full-time. And this Saskatchewan po, kaya po siya napakaganda kasi meron po siyang co-op and PGWP. And regarding po sa co-op, habang kayo nag-aaral pa lang na academic and before your graduation, tama po ako, Sir Mark, magkakaroon kayo ng on-the-job training. Ibig sabihin, bayad habang kayo nag-aaral is namasweldo na po kayo. And before your graduation, meron po kayo PGWP o Postgrad Work Permit. Ibig sabihin, si Saskatchewan po is magpo-provide ng trabaho po related po sa natapos nyo. Tama po ba ako, Sir Mark, regarding po sa PGWP?
Well, yeah. So what's gonna happen is once you finish your program, definitely you apply for PGWP. And then for the job naman, since yun nga, nasa PGWP tayo, syempre definitely you would ask, no, who will look for a job or how can I get a job? So that thing is definitely ano na yun, parang responsibility na yun ni student. However, Saskatchewan Polytechnic can still assist you in finding your full-time job. Pero it's very rare for the international student not to get a full-time job after, because as I mentioned nga, or sabi nga ni Kyle, di ba, while you are studying, you are doing your paid internship or yung co-op. So high probability kahit hindi mo pa natatapos yung program mo, yung employer mo during your internship, meron na talaga silang job order minsan na binibigay sa iyo. Actually, hindi ka pa nga nila bibigyan ng job order kasi meron kang PGWP, and yun yung mga hinahabol ng mga employer for international student. Kasi una, employer does not need to process your job order. So meaning less gastos sila doon kasi nga yung visa nyo, sarili nyo pa yun. So hindi pa sila mag-sponsor sa'yo. So kaya yung mga naka-PGWP sa Saskatchewan Polytechnic, these are the students who already have a full-time job. So yun yung lagi sinasabi namin sa international department, parang graduates of Saskatchewan Polytechnic is very parang rare not to have a full-time job opportunity kasi while you are studying pa lang, yung mga employers, they are going crazy about your qualifications, especially not being biased, especially Filipinos, because they know that we are very hard worker and also yung communications natin are superb, I would say. So yeah, I think that is something that we really need to take advantage, we Filipinos, if we study in like example in Saskatchewan Polytechnic or in other provinces. So yeah, thanks, Kyle.
Yes po. Thank you, Sir Mark. So last questions po. I think ako na po sasagot nito, sir. Magkano kay Sir Rizalde, how much po yung total cost? So ganito po kasi yung aming flow or process with Fil-Global. Meron po tayong consultation fee na unlimited, valid for 1 year. So the purpose of consultation, dun po i-discuss yung breakdown. So please, without hidden charges, and dun din po malalaman kung saan po kayo most qualified and how to avail our promo and paano po makapag-enroll sa Saskatchewan. So don't worry, dahil ang consultation namin is unlimited, valid for 1 year. So and regarding po doon, once na nag-consult po kayo, unlimited po and valid for 1 year, and lahat po ng school is pwede nyo malaman, especially the Saskatchewan. So through consultation po, after this pre-webinar, once na nag-decide po kayo mag-process, ang next step po is a consultation. So yun po. So before we end po, baka may gusto pa po magtanong. And I think Sir Mark, wala na po. So before end, sir, baka may gusto kayong sabihin.
Okay, wait, nawala yung camera. Yun. Actually, yeah, I mean, thank you very much for sticking by on this webinar. Okay, and as always, Kyle, and to your team, thank you for accommodating my request always for the webinar. No, just for this participants lang po, no, thank you very much for taking the first step. Okay, in studying in Canada. Siguro my tip lang to you guys is if you have this burning passion to study in Canada, just go for it, because the Canadian immigration is very welcoming despite of this pandemic. So as long as you you know to yourself that kaya ng finances nyo at that you are a genuine student, then yeah, but again, if you are planning naman to do a permanent residency and looking to receive an excellent education, then go for Saskatchewan Polytechnic, and Saskatchewan province can provide you naman the permanent residency that you are aiming for. And yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, Kyle, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Mark. So okay po, so after this pre-webinar, kapag gusto niyo po proceed na po sa Fil-Global, ang next step po is a one-on-one private consultation. Okay po, and if ever na wala pa po kayong marketing executive or any contact po sa Fil-Global, ito pong aming team, pwede niyo mag-say consultation, kontakin niyo lang po yung marketing executive at i-send nyo lang po yung proof of payment na nagbayad na kayo ng 1.5 using the payment option na pinakita po ni Sir Abel kanina. So yun lang po. Maraming salamat po sa pag-attend nyo ngayon. And I hope na nasagot po namin lahat ng tanong nyo at mag-proceed na po kayo sa Canada po. So thank you so much, Sir Mark, and the rest of the team and our participants for today. So God bless po. Thank you, Sir Mark.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
Thank you, Kyle.
Ma'am and
Thank you,
sir.
team.
Salamat po
Bye.
sa pag-attend.
Thanks, Abel. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. God bless.